So we're going back to this other one. Now this is the false widow spider, and the spider itself is actually tying it off. It's trying to secure the superworm, and what it does, it goes back down, look, perhaps bites it a bit, and then you can see it's spinning some more web. It wraps around the actual superworm, and then it goes back up. It ties it off a bit more. Can't even see where it's gone. It's come back down again. And then it's gone off again, and it's sticking a bit of web to the ground there, and then back up. There we go. I'm fixing a bit more web up there, and it'll come back down again. And back down. Bit more web around, bite it again. Biting it right in the side of the head there. Tiny spider, but this is a false widow spider. And then once she's bitten it again, and she's put a bit more web around it to secure the prey item. It's trying to have a little bite of it again. And see its sharp little fangs there. And then it's off again. It'll go back up and try and secure the item, the prey. Back down, a bit more web around it. Okay, she's webbing it now. Very small spider though. This is kind of an awkward shot for me because I'm having to hold my hand right up in the air to be able to film it. There we go. Now she's again bitten it, wrapped it a bit more. Let's do it again. Bite it again. Wrap it a bit more. You'll see the spinnerets at the back working and feeding out some web. Back again to bite it. Biting into it. She'll bite it all over the body, which will liquidize the body. And she's off a different direction now. And I think what she's trying to do is trying to get okay, she's got another web out. Back again. Bite it, spin some more web, there you go. And then eventually she'll probably try and carry it up. She's like putting a winch system in place. There you go. You can see all that web behind her. And then she'll come back, and she'll cut web around it, and it will kind of lift it back up into her web closer to where she lives so that she can devour the superworm. And she'll just suck all the juice out. And then this tiny little spider will grow, and it will probably grow to the size of perhaps a 5p piece in England. Oh, I've got a 5p piece, let's have a look. Right, well I've got a penny. Hang on a minute, I can't zoom in, there we go. I'm zoomed in too far, there we go, there's a penny. Zoomed in a bit too much, hang on. So there's a penny. She'll grow to at least that size. Probably bigger than a 5p piece, so perhaps a 20p piece size. But that's a penny size, so she'll be bigger than that. Well, perhaps about that size when she's older, if she is a female. And if it's a male, then it will stay quite tiny, really. Anyway, the spider's gone off. She's secured it, and she's bitten it a few times. Now you can see the superworm. I don't know if you can zoom in a bit more. Now you can see its little legs are still moving. But I should think it's just its nerves moving, really, because it's actually pretty secure. It's not like too hot and sweaty to be looking at me. Let's be looking at that. So she's secured it, she's bitten it a lot, and the superworm is not moving now. So she'll let the venom work on the actual superworm, liquidize the body, and then later on she'll come back and she'll feed on it, or she'll drag it up into her lair, which is up here somewhere. There we go. Superworm in a tiny, tiny false widow spider web of the family nobles. Will she eat it? Yeah, I think she'll eat it. Oh, it's got a bit of a kick to the superworm again, but it's pretty secure. It's not going anywhere. She has wrapped it very, very well, and even if it does try, it's not going to go far or anywhere really. And if it does, I'm sure she'll come back and give it another bite and immobilise it a bit more. I think that's a spider. Anyway, we'll leave her to enjoy her meal. Cheers.